Does this look cozy? It literally doesn't. I have like no decorations. My pillows are not like visible. Should I have some next to me? Maybe I remove some. There you go. Does that look a bit more cozy? Probably not. Anyways, hey, what is up, my guys? If you got what I'm referencing, then bonus points to you. Are we doing points? Yes, we are. At any point in this video is going to be more points. Probably not. So, good job, you win. Anyways, hello. This is a very different video to what I normally make. Was not expecting to make this sort of video, but I thought, hey, this would be probably quite fun. I'm also a very big gapper, as you may or may not know. I thought this might be the perfect video for me, so that's what I'm doing. For like the longest time last year in 2024, within like the second half of the year, I was struggling severely with YouTube. For the life of me, could not think of anything to do. I was so burnt out from uni and placement, and so I wasn't filming as much, and I felt a lot of pressure to like try and go out and spend money to make these videos, when honestly just being at home and doing what I'm doing right now, just talking, is probably like the best thing for me. So this video, you're going to be joining me as I sit in my lovely room and just yap for however long I decide to yap for. Yay! Anyways, I have a little snack with me. I have some strawberries and a bunch of apples. You just can't really see the strawberries because they're underneath all the apples, but I have those cut up. I also have my lovely little kitten mug that me and Miguel got from Newtown. And I made some iced chocolate in here. I'm not going to show you because I'm going to spill it, but... Anyways, you might be asking, oh my gosh, Belly, why is your hair wet? Why do you look like an actual rat that got rained on? Well, let me tell you, I actually did get rained on earlier today. So my statement about me being a rat that got rained on is really not that far off. So I decided to take a shower. I wanted to be as like cozy and chill as possible. I put some treatment in my hair because my hair is blonde, bleached, and dead. I put some olaplex number 8 hair mask treatment in it. And while that was kind of just sitting in my hair, I did my skincare. I don't really have a skincare routine, but as of recent, I've had to like kind of start using skincare just because my skin has been so bad recently and I don't know why. So I started off with this foam cleanser from Benzac, and then after that I went in with my exfoliating gel. So I used the Beauty of Joseon peeling gel. So basically like you start rubbing it on your face and then you get these like, it comes up with like white bumps everywhere, and so that's basically all the dead skin. After that, I started using this new mask that I got from It's the mugwort mask. It smells so nice. I've only been using it for 2 days and I honestly love it. It's amazing. I don't really have anything else in my skincare. My skin is really sensitive, so I have to be careful with what I put on my face. But after I put my mask on and I washed it off, I took my hair out and I washed the treatment out of my hair, and then yeah, so this is what I'm left with. My hair is currently drying. I originally planned for this video for me to be eating ramen while I was talking and yapping, but I had a bit of an issue. I accidentally put too much spice in. I look like an egg! So I was cooking some burrito carbonara ramen. When I finished cooking it, I accidentally put too much of the spicy sauce into it. Somehow I didn't realize that I put more than I usually do. Oh, I just also want to address the microphone situation. I got this microphone for Christmas in 2023. Thank you to my brother who bought this for me. And I was gonna use it for my videos in 2024. But as you can see, there is a mount. Because I have a Sony Handycam, there is no mount. And so for a year I didn't use it because I was like, how am I gonna be using this? The audio on my camera, like it's decent, it's okay, it does the job, but I wanted to try the microphone just because I feel like everyone who has microphones just seems so much cooler, and I wanted to do the same because I want to feel cool. So this is me with my microphone. Don't come at me for holding it. I know that there's a mount. It literally does not mount. So this is what I'm dealing with. Anyway, let's have my first apple. This is ASMR for you. I'm not gonna whisper, by the way. Back to the point of the video. So yes, now I'm in my room. I have no idea what time it is. What did I just say? I have no idea what timer is. I have no idea what time it is. Alexa, just choosing to ignore me. That's literally, that's great. It's 10:59 p.m. Let's get into the video. I don't really know how well this is going to go. If it's not fun for you, it's definitely fun for me, so I don't really care. My hair looks really good right now. I don't know what's going on. Just like, it's giving, isn't it? Is it not? Maybe just me. I think it's just me. I have a little checklist of what we're going to be talking about today. The first thing that I wanted to get into was just a little bit about me. I've had my YouTube channel for about a year and a half. When did I upload my first video? Shout out to you if you've been watching my videos since the very beginning, because they sucked. I kind of just went straight into making videos. I definitely have a lot of people who watch my videos are like not even in Australia, and I thought that was really cool. And because of that, I just want to have like a little breakdown segment as to who I am. Hello. My name is Isabel. I am also known as Belly. When I'm in like formal settings, if I'm at like school or work, I will refer to myself as Isabel. However, if I'm in settings where I'm with my friends or I'm with family, I will call myself Belly, and then they will call me Belly. People who call me Belly do not call me Isabel, and the people who call me Isabel do not call me Belly. Like, it's like two different worlds. I'm like Hannah Montana and Miley Stewart, like that kind of situation. But the difference is I'm not like popular or famous or anything. I am currently 21 years old. I'm turning 22 next year. Wait, I'm turning 22 this year. Ew! If you want to watch my birthday video, my birthday vlog, it's gonna be up here in the corner. Go check that out. I am currently a student at Macquarie University. Go Macquarie! Go Macquarie! I study a Bachelor of Primary Education and the Bachelor of Arts, so I do a double degree. As of 2024, I have completed my Bachelor of Primary Education. Yeah. 2025 is going to be my final year at uni, and in this final year I'm just going to be finishing off all the arts units that I didn't do. That includes my major. So I major in Chinese studies, specifically Mandarin. I don't learn Cantonese. And I minor in vocal studies. I primarily study phonetics and phonology, but I also do some vocal classes as well, which is very exciting. I haven't done an arts class in about a year, and honestly, they're like the funnest classes to be in. Anyways, and then the last get to know me question that I'm going to be answering is why I started YouTube. Growing up, I was literally recording everything and anything I could. I was recording myself singing covers of One Direction. I record myself like doing music videos on Videostar. If you don't know what Videostar is, sorry, this is like a little side tangent. Videostar was like this app that you could download where you could make your own music videos. So you could like choose a song, and then it would have like so many different effects, and you could buy like different packs. I made quite a few well into my high school years. Was making some from when I was like 10, 11 to when I was like 14. Yeah, I was like down bad for Videostar. I was also like, I was recording myself making like these random infomercials, maybe year 8 or year 9. I actually had a YouTube channel and I was uploading covers. I had a K-pop cover singing YouTube channel. Around 2023, few of my friends were doing YouTube, but I think that was like kind of like the push for me to actually start doing YouTube. So the next thing that I have on my little list here, I wanted to do just some life updates since 2024 has now come to an end. My first life update is I got my accreditation. So if you don't know what an accreditation is, all teachers in New South Wales must be awarded accreditation to be able to teach in New South Wales based schools, including early childhood centres. Having been awarded my accreditation means I can start teaching, which is very exciting, yet also very nerve-wracking. I'm currently in the stage of applying for my approval to teach. So approval to teach is the next step after accreditation. So hopefully in the next life update video, I can finally say that I got my approval to teach and I finally started teaching. But yes, I'm on my way to becoming a full teacher. Another big life update that I want to mention is how I am doing after my surgery. And by the time you are watching this video, it has been a year since I have gotten my surgery, and you can go watch those videos just here. On January 10th, of 2024, I suddenly went to hospital because I had an infection that was spreading in my leg and I had to get surgery to remove it. I ended up having a hole cut out of my leg. It was a very traumatic experience, very painful. It is still healing. I currently still have a scar. I have no issues with it whatsoever, but it is still very sensitive for me to touch, especially if I'm itchy. It is very sensitive still. I can't believe it's been a year since that's happened to me, because prior to that I had never been to hospital. Another life update, I am in my final year of uni. I'll be graduating at the end of this year, which is so terrifying because it doesn't feel like I've been at uni for this long. It definitely feels like I only started uni just last year. I only have 5 units left on my degree. In semester 1 I'm doing 3 units, and then in my final semester I'm doing 2, so I can like gradually ease out of that uni lifestyle. I feel like that's all the life updates that I have. I don't really have too many. The remainder of 2024 was just pretty chill. Anyways, the next thing, and I'm gonna put my legs up for this so that I can feel a bit more comfortable. Oh my gosh, can I show you my pants? Do you see my pants? I'm currently wearing my Elmer pants. I think they're so cute. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about are my goals for 2025. I think the biggest goal for 2025 for me is to travel. I've been very unfortunate. I've had financial situations that has limited me from doing most things, especially just going out and, having a day for myself. But this year I want to be very cautious with the money that I'm spending, because I do want to travel, especially because it's my final year of uni. I want the end of this year to go out with a bang and travel at the end of the year, just to kind of celebrate the end of uni. I have no idea where I may travel to at the end of the year. I definitely want to go to Korea and Japan, and I would also really love to go back to New Zealand. I've been to New Zealand already. We weren't there for a long time, but my brother used to live in New Zealand, but I don't really remember any of it. Another goal for me is to start selling clothes, but not clothes that I already own, clothes that I make. One of the things that I'm so looking forward to for this year is to learn how to sew and make my own clothes. Last month, I actually was able to sew my first ever piece of clothing, which is a pair of pajama pants. It is not the greatest sewing job. It's a bit botched. For my first time ever making these pants, I feel like they turned out amazing. This sewing thing is definitely something that I really have been wanting to do for quite a while. Again, like, it really just goes back to my whole financial situation. Because of that, I don't really have a lot of clothes. I don't really get a lot of new clothes especially, and so I thought it would be way more fun. It's really hot in this room. I need to turn my aircon on. And while I'm at it, let me take a sip of my iced chocolate. Yummers. Another goal of mine is more of like a personal goal than it is like a materialistic goal. It is to be more independent. I am very dependent, which at my age honestly should not be the case. I don't think there's anything wrong with being, dependent, but I think that there is a line of being too dependent. I think for me, growing up, I had a lot of people around me who was able to help and support me, and so I just didn't really have to be independent. But as I'm getting a bit older and life is going on and I'm becoming more of an adult, it's time for me to actually start growing a backbone. I'm still nervous talking to like doctors. I can't even like shop by myself. I get really anxious. Oh, also, by the way, I also have anxiety. That's also another reason why I'm not really as independent as a lot of other people. I honestly think that at the end of this year, I should make a follow-up video of this video, just to kind of like summarize everything that I've done, see if I reached my goal for 2025, and I think that would be really fun. Strawberry time! One of my last goals for 2025 was to be more active. When I was younger, I did netball. I did track as well. I was very fast. As time went on, I stopped being active. I stopped doing sports. I don't really have as much stamina and endurance as I did back then. Being cooped up in my room all the time gets boring and it gets sad. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. The next thing we're going to move on to is, alright, we're going to be a bit more lighthearted right now and talk about something that is super irrelevant to you, but so relevant to me. I want to talk about my TV shows that I'm watching. The first show that I'm going to be talking about is Lovely Runner. I don't normally watch K-dramas. Actually, I rarely watch K-dramas but I only watch them if I know the actor or actress that is in them, aka if they're K-pop idols. For this specific K-drama, no K-pop idols are in it that I know of. Kim Hae-yoon is in it, and I love her. She is adorable. I know her from Extraordinary You, and she is just so like bubbly, like so cute. I can like pinch her cheeks and put her in my pocket. Like she's like that kind of cute. But I watched it because of her, and I love her. I'm currently on episode 13. I never thought that I would be so moved from a K-drama. Wait, I thought I had more to say about it, but I don't. I like forgot everything that I was like gonna talk about this K-drama. The next show I'm going to talk about, Degrassi. If you don't know what Degrassi is, it's this Canadian TV show that ran from, I think like, when did it start? Alexa? Okay, so Degrassi Next Generation ran from 2001 to 2015. So Degrassi is a franchise. I specifically watched Degrassi The Next Generation. Yes, I have watched all 14 seasons, including Degrassi Next Class. I freaking love that show. It's really random for someone like me to know what that show is. You know, I happened to see a clip pop up on my For You page on TikTok a couple years ago, and I got curious and I watched the entire thing, and I've seen the entire thing multiple times. And you know what? I'm getting a bit nostalgic, so I may watch it after this video, after I finish filming. And if you know Drake was on Degrassi for the first 6-7 seasons, I think, of the show. I have some thoughts. I don't like Emma. Emma is so annoying, but when Emma is with Sean, oh, I freaking love them. But let me stop you right there. And let me put this out. Sean and Ellie, the fact that the writers brought Sean back when he was gone for a season just to get back with Emma is crazy. Like, I know Ellie moved on, doesn't make sense. Why would Sean go back for Emma when they were done? I'm not actually, I am complaining. Maddie and Craig, ew. Maya is my favorite character. Maya and Cam. I love Maya and Cam. They didn't have enough time. I love Cam. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have a boyfriend, but don't worry. Don't be jealous now. We're fine. But Cam. Now we're going to move on to the more interesting part of the video, and we're going to be sharing some story times that I have, because why not? This is where I'm going to expose myself and be so embarrassed, but I'm just going to remind myself that I was younger and that person is not who I am now. The first topic of story times will be about high school. Who doesn't love a good high school story? In year 7, my iPad got stolen by a year 11 student. Me and my friend, we went to the music rooms during lunchtime because we were going to be working on an assignment that we had, and we left our stuff there to start getting our lunches from our lockers. When we came back, I realized that my iPad was missing. I thought I left it in my locker. It wasn't there. But my friend's laptop was still there. So I knew that it was missing. And my teacher told the assistant principal. So it was the end of lunchtime, and he told me, just go to music class and I will find it for you. Using Find My iPhone, my assistant principal found my iPad in a student's locker. So he opened the locker, and there you have it. My iPad was in there. My next story time. This one is so embarrassing. Anyways, I was doing pottery in class, and on my table were my friends, and we all were big fans of One Direction. Remember what I said earlier about Video Star and it being an app where you would make videos, music videos specifically? Yeah, I told them that I would make videos, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to impress them. Later that day, I posted on my Instagram a stop motion video acting out, singing / dancing to Where Do Broken Hearts Go by One Direction. I unfortunately don't have the video anymore. Moving to year 9, I started hanging out with these girls. We were all in the same music class, except for one of them. 4 of us were all in the same music class, and one of them was already established friends with the other 3, so that's how we kind of met. I am into K-pop, and back then was like the peak of my K-pop interest, and so they became like very big fans of K-pop. We would spend our recess and our lunches going into the music rooms, because we were, look, I say this with a lot of love, and respect to all of the other students who were in my grade, who went to the same school as us. But without a doubt, we were our music teacher's favorite students. We were allowed to go to the music rooms, but we would go into the music rooms to dance to K-pop. Oh, what? I've never actually said that out loud. I've never admitted that to myself, but I guess we're doing it online. We all were obsessed with BTS. We would all be assigned a member and learn that member's part of the dance and then dance it. Moving on to year 10. Me and one of the girls, we're gonna give her the name Stacy. Me and Stacy were in the same religion class, and we were in the same class as a group of these girls. These are different girls. We didn't really like these group of girls, and they didn't really like us. One day, we had religion class. We were one of the first few people in the classroom, and we don't have assigned seating, so we sat on the back table. The people who usually sit at that table at the back of the room are those group of girls. So when they eventually came into class, they came later than us, who were already seated. They got upset at us for sitting in their spots. So they ended up sitting at a table that was directly in the center of the classroom, which meant they were the closest to the teacher. The following day, we were in HSIE, we were in history. The bell was about to ring, and the next class we had was religion. So they knew that when it was like around 10 minutes till the bell to move to religion, they had to start getting ready so that they could be the first at the door. 5 minutes before the bell rang, I started getting an allergic reaction. So I told my teacher, and she told me to go to the office. The religion girls were blocking the door. They thought that I was trying to be the first one out of the classroom, and they wouldn't let me out. And I don't confront people, but I told them straight up, you need to let me out, I'm having an allergic reaction. And so they let me out. Yeah, that's pretty much my story time, specifically in high school. If you want more story times, I will definitely do another video of me just sitting down and talking about it, because I just think it's so fun to reminisce. I've been yapping for a very, very long time. In the time that I've been yapping, my hair is almost completely dry. Anyways, I have finished my iced chocolate, and I have sadly finished my fruit, which means this video is sadly coming to an end. But you know what? Time check. I started this video at 11, and it is 12:30. I've been yapping for an hour and a half. I think it is time for me to head to bed, especially because now my hair is getting super puffy. This was so fun. I'm probably gonna do this again sometime, but yeah, it is now time for me to head to bed. Thank you so much for watching this video of mine. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely had a very good time filming this, and if you want to see more videos on me yapping, go check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. And I hope that through this video you were able to get to know me a little bit more. If you didn't, that would be an issue. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Good night.